would like to speak to my brothers and sisters about today is awareness. What I was working on is some things that's going to draw some attention to us and draw some finances to us. First aid kits and emergency preparedness kits.
Okay.
We're going to do some fundraisers with them. The kits is going to be purchased by an anonymous donor, and we're going to sell them. I mean, some of these kits is $4, we can sell them for as much as $10 or $20.
Okay.
So that's one. I'm going to be real brief because I don't want to give some stuff away. And so we're talking amongst our...
Yes.
Information. There's a wealth of information that, no, I'm sorry. What I did want to talk about is these cards. Freedom of, how to approach the cops, or what to do when the police approach you, they're approached by police. Your constitutional rights. What to say, what not to say. And oftentimes we get caught up in that. Our emotions take over us, and lack of knowledge hits us. The main thing that we all need to understand is you don't ever answer a police officer's question. Ever. And that may sound like, what do you mean? Their job is to fight crime and to actually put you in a position that you got to defend yourself. Your job is to protect yourself at all times.
Yes, sir.
And do not ever answer a police officer's question. What you say is, if you're young, you say is, I'm a minor, you have to speak to my parents. If you're an adult, what you have to say is, I'm not going to answer any questions. The next thing you say is, am I being detained? If they say yes, then you just assume the position. There's nothing else to say. They're going to do what they need to do. If you're not being detained, you walk away. If they're detaining you, meaning they're going to hold you for further questioning, or they're going to hold you to find out what's going on, or they have questions that they want you to answer. You don't have to answer any questions. You have the right to remain silent. And they tell you that. A lot of times we want to defend ourselves. We want to talk. We want to prove our case. All you're doing is hurting yourself, because the Miranda rights, who knows what Miranda rights are? Excellent. The Miranda rights is a case between Miranda, I can't remember the person's first name, but what happened was the police didn't give them their rights.
Yes, sir.
And they charged them for a crime. And I don't want to misspeak because I don't want to give y'all misinformation, but in a nutshell, the Miranda rights is an act that was given to us, or it's a protection that was given to us. The police have to read you these rights before they arrest you. And it just states that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will, not can and maybe, can and should, can and will be used against you, not for you, against you in a court of law. So when you listen to those words, you know why you shouldn't be answering any questions. But I have these papers here that's you can take and keep in your wallet. A lot of times I make a bunch of these, I put in my wallet, and every young person I come across, I give them one. Sometimes they ask me more information about it, and sometimes I give them freely the information about it. I like people to come to me and ask me questions. So oftentimes I just give it out, and later on they'll come back and say, what's that about? So I have a bunch of these. I have some more information that I struggle with, because I want to share it, but I don't want to share it too much.
Right, I understand.
But if there's any questions, I can answer it for you on anything.
What, how's the, pardon me, how's the GoFundMe looking? I'm sorry, the GoFundMe, you said you set up a GoFundMe account?
No, I set up a PayPal account for that.
PayPal, yeah, how was that?
It's ready to actually do what we want to do with it. We can put our funds in it. If we request or actually donations, it can go directly to the account. We can also pay bills with it.
What's your name? You said
Under
you
new,
bills with it as well?
yes, the National Brotherhood for Progressive Progress.
We incorporated.
We're about to.
Oh.
I believe the first of January we will. Working aggressively on that.
So you got a list of any other organizations that would want to work with us?
Yes, sir. Well, not necessarily work with us. We're looking to work with those with other nonprofits.
Yes, sir.
Adopt a Lot program is one that we want to try to get into. We want to
Speak on it, sir.
we want to rent a lot for a year. All these vacant lots in the neighborhood, we can turn them into gardens, which feed our people.
Mm-hmm.
Self-determination, self-sufficiency,
Self-reliance.
self-reliance.
Self-preservation.
The thing is, in the concrete jungle, there's not many places for us to actually grow our own foods. But when there's an opportunity for us to actually do that, we need to take advantage of that.
Yes, sir.
Very important.
Yes, sir.
Self-sufficient. I mean, you can do as much canned goods and dry food as you want, but there's nothing like fresh. Nothing like fresh. Now, the grounds it's sustainable for nutrition. We have to work on that. But
Right.
let's take what they're giving us, and it's available.
How's our newspaper coming along?
The newspaper is informative. It's a. I don't want to open up a newspaper and have just one article. I'm putting the articles and the information together to make it happen. There's a wealth of information that Brother Arias is trying to. Well, we're working on together. I can say with certainty by the second, third week in January, we're gonna have something to actually, get on.
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
Can I have a paper?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And to touch on what he said, it's our responsibility as well to help, you know what I'm saying, donate articles to our newspaper as well. So
Yes.
I expect everybody to have an article as well to put in that newspaper.
Yes. So other than Adopt a Lot, there's another organization that slips my mind that's doing work here in Newark, and they're helping halfway. What is our brothers? What do they call our brothers? Our brothers that just came home from prison. They're in transition. They're giving them jobs and career training.
You said that's another nonprofit?
It's a nonprofit that's working out here in Newark. It's quite a few, and the few
Fathers on Fire?
no, not really. But all of the ones that are actually doing things and not just recognizing name is the ones I really want to try to navigate to and try to partnership with, because there's a lot of organizations that are really doing good out here, and some of them, when I mention the name, you may notice or you may remember them. I have a list of them. You may recognize them, and that's good for notoriety. And we don't only want to do it for notoriety, but also to help get our name out. So we want to attach to people that are doing good, and we want to kind of not change the face, but we want to put a positive spin on Newark chapter. Because when you look on the news, when you look in Facebook, and you look in different YouTube and different places, and you look at Panthers, only the negative pops up. So if we flood it with positive, they're both going to come up. And most of the time, they'll say, okay, that we know about that, but what's going on over here? And they're going to see Newark. So that's my plan, to flood it.
That's right, that's right.
If that be all, I will take my seat.